Can a foreigner have legal ownership of their villa or their house? Well, the answer to that is yes, and the answer to that is also no. So the real answer is it depends. It depends on this one thing. Has the land been split from the building? Meaning, how do you get to that situation? How can you split the land from the building? Well, the easiest way is if somebody is building, when they're building a house, they have the building permit put into their name. So you've got a lease on the land or a superficies agreement for a lifetime on the land, and you build on it. You get the builder to give you a construction agreement, and you also have a building permit, which can be put into your name even as a foreigner. It can either be done at the start, or the builder can put it into their name and then transfer it later. What then happens when the house is then fully completed? It's registered at the land office. So it's not a simple process, but it's quite simple. Alternately, if a developer is building the house for you, what they do is when the house is finished, they register, they put a 30-day notice in at the land office to say that there's going to be foreign ownership of the property. So a foreigner can have legal ownership of a house or a villa if they have a lease on the land, and that they've actually got ownership by virtue of paying for the house to be built and had the house built and a building permit in their name. Or if they've bought from a developer and the developer has registered the sale of that house at the land office and the taxes are therefore paid equal to that, then yes, a foreigner can have the ownership of the villa. Now, it's very important, the ownership, because what's the difference between leasehold and ownership of the villa? If the land has not been split, then all that can happen is you can have a lease on the land and you can have leasehold of the villa. Having leasehold doesn't give you the right of ownership, and it doesn't give you the legal right to sell. The owner of the land or the developer can give you a side letter, but God forbid they go bust. What happens then? Your legal right to sell is gone. So it's very important to understand that you want to have ownership registered in your name of the property that you have paid for or you are building. It's very, very important, because you therefore have ownership rights on the property and you have the leasehold rights on the land. Okay, my name is Brian Ramsden and I'm the General Manager of Foreign Affairs for Lawyers for Expats Thailand. I am not a lawyer. Lawyer Pook, Kanapit Darcy, as most of you have probably seen by now, runs our law firm and I work for her. I'm the General Manager of Foreign Affairs and my job is to liaise with our foreign clientele. It's very important that we have good communication between our clients and our legal teams. All of our lawyers and legal team are Thai nationals, and they are qualified lawyers and barristers and on the bar of Thailand. Lawyer Pook sits on the Law Council of Thailand. It's very important to make sure that you're dealing with a fully qualified and registered lawyer. You can ask to see their card and you can do that with us anytime to ask to see Lawyer Pook's registration card. We are a registered law firm, and by all means, anytime you can have a look to see my work permit to be the General Manager of Foreign Affairs. If you're dealing with foreigners in any capacity, they're selling to you, if they're providing you services in Thailand, ask to see their work permit. So I was just going to reach down to get it, but it's not where I thought it was. It's in my case. Very important that you follow the law. Lawyers for Expats Thailand are a registered law firm in Thailand, and we cover the whole of Thailand. We're nationwide. Now, I live in a place called Khon Kaen, so how can we reach out all across the country? Well, we can. It's very easy with technology these days, but it does mean a lot of travelling. But that doesn't bother us because we're here to assist you. It's not just about this. In a formal life, I was greedy. It was greed and avarice, and that's all that I cared about. And you know what? Since I found God, and when I came to Thailand, how many people come to Thailand and find God? I wouldn't think it's a lot, but I did. And it's changed me completely. And my motivation is not this anymore. That's all I live for, the Ferrari, the Aston Martin and everything else. It's not. I drive a Nissan Almera now. I've had it for 6 years and I'm more than happy with it because there's more to life than just money. And both Lawyer Pook and myself and our team are dedicated into making sure that we provide you with service from our hearts. And we hope that when you engage with us, that you will see that for yourselves. By all means, contact us at any time regarding anything. Okay, we don't charge for advice. It's only if we have to put a solution together for you, a legal solution that will, incorporates documents, etc., that we'll charge. But we don't charge until we've sent you a letter of engagement. So what we do is we provide a free consultation. We talk about what's required for you, send you a letter of engagement, and then Lawyer Pook and the team will deal with that for you, and that we will meet you in person to execute that solution for you, or if it's representation, go into court with you, etc. So we want to thank everyone for the support, the great comments, the likes and the shares. It's growing very quickly and we're very, very pleased. And I want to thank God, and I want to thank you, and I want to thank Lawyer Pook for all of her dedication too. For a free consultation, please don't hesitate to call us on 09 5658 3038. God bless.